You know what's crazy? People always presume that they know you when they don't fucking know you. This is my take. When somebody says, hey, I'm from Kentucky, I'm going to believe you. Okay? Off the rip. Just off the rip. When somebody says, these are my children, I'm going to believe you. You know why? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, but more so, it's none of my fucking business. Now, if you grew up in the hood where I come from, and you didn't have your parents to help you, grow up, you didn't have, cousins that gave a fuck about you, none of that, that treated you just as bad as they treated their mother or your mother, you made your own family. You call someone else uncle, you call someone else aunt, cousin, sister. Who am I? Why is it my business to know if they're legally yours? It's not my business. People really need to learn their place. And it'd be a trip to me because I call all my foster children my children. All of them. Okay? I have tons of nieces and nephews. The only people I do not have any brothers and sisters. Biologically, I have none. I am the only one. Thankfully, because I don't know. My point is that mind your own business, because y'all don't fucking know people. Dude, this chick was sitting here telling me, bro, I go to pick up my homegirl. This chick comes out and she's talking to me and I'm just looking at her. I'm not saying nothing, I'm just looking at her. She starts telling me the business of this lady that I have never met. Telling me how those are none of her children. Those are her man's children. And I'm just kind of like, okay. I didn't come and talk to her. I don't fucking know. And she's talking and she started telling me, oh yeah, be careful with her, because be careful. Do you guys realize when somebody tells you to be careful of somebody, you're telling them to be careful of you? How you speak of others speaks in volumes about you. Okay? That'd be the killer for me. When you talk shit about people, when you gossip about people, speak negative about people, it speaks about you. No one else. The type of person you are, the character that you have. No one else. Why is that so hard to realize? Literally, this lady was just going on, yeah, she's a crackhead. She lies a lot, and they're always in the mix. And I'm just like, I said, okay, thank you for telling me. I start to walk away. A few days later, I come back. I start talking to the lady. This lady has lupus. She has lupus. She's in the end stages of lupus. This lady told me that she was from Iraq or some shit like that, because she had one of these things like I have one, but it wrapped on her whole head. She don't have no fucking hair because of the medications that they're giving her. The kids that she takes care of, she adopted because their father, her ex-boyfriend, abandoned them. This is why I can't stand people who gossip. I can't fucking stand people who gossip, people who start shit with people like that, people who fucking lie on people like that. But look, shame on the person who told me all that bullshit about this lady. I'm sure she's not perfect, and I'm sure about 10% of what I was told wasn't true. But let me tell you, when you talk about Most High's children, or when you talk about people who are sickly, like myself, one minute we're fine, the next minute we're in the hospital, fighting for our lives. When you talk about people like us, your life's not going to be good. Your death is going to be painful too. This is what I've learned in my years. Okay? Prayers to the lady who has lupus. Prayers to the guy who has lupus as well. And to the children. May she live long enough for them to become of adult age. If a person won't tell you their deep, darkest secrets, it's because it's none of your business. Stop trying to make it your business. And this chick is 63, and I'm just watching her gossip. So I go back to pick up my friend, and I'm getting ready to leave. She's like, hey, what are you doing? And I looked right at her, and I was just like, I don't affiliate myself with people who gossip. I don't. When somebody says, do you know such and such? No. I don't know them. I don't know nothing about them. Yeah, I don't affiliate myself with people who gossip or people who start shit and talk shit about people. I don't. I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't like being embarrassed. So I don't want to be embarrassed by saying I'm your friend and then you act as such. I hope that lady gets better because she had no freaking hair. She had like 2 strands. She's very skinny. Bruises all over from the hospital bed, from her bed. And her kids just go to school. They're decent kids. I would love to say her name, to be honest with you guys. Love to say her name just so she gets recognition. But when somebody asks me not to speak the name, I don't speak the name. All you people my age and older, bro, what is wrong with you guys? Man, I think these types of things happen with younger people, not people in my... Mind you, before you guys are like, well, how did you find out all that? That lady came up and talked to me. She's actually my friend's neighbor, and she needed a ride. That's how we even started speaking. I never ask people their business. You'll tell me if you want to. You don't. I respect it either or. I am the epitome of minding my own business. I will watch your man beat the shit out of you, and I will keep it pushing. I will explain to my son that you don't do that, but I will keep it pushing because you will end up back with them. I have learned years ago to mind my own business, mind my own life. It's just more peaceful that way. That's all. But she told me the information, so otherwise I wouldn't. She's very proud of her children. They got honor roll and everything that they're going through, and they got honor roll. What? College? What? This little boy is 13 years old, and he's got a brain of a college student. Coming from this lady with fucking lupus, tubes and stuff all over her, and she's still up doing his homework with him, helping him, reading to him. I'm not saying she's perfect. She probably got a pass, but that's none of my business. That's it.